Okay, so today we are redoing the pavers. So these are new pavers. I got them red and white alternating because I thought I would like the red and white, right? But when I got them home and I got them down, because the pool is right there, I realized how eclectic it looks, right? And I was like, I don't really want that eclectic look. So what I did was I went and got the same paint that we painted the pool deck with, right? It's regular pool deck paint. I don't need to seal these because they're new, number one. Number two, it's outdoors. It is in the garden. It's not like it's the barbecue patio, right? And so I'm going to use two different techniques. I am going to use, I dropped my paintbrush in the paint. I'm going to use a brush to layer down some paint because I can get the paint down in a thicker layer with the brush, and then I'm going to go behind and I'm going to roll it to smooth it out so that the paint is evenly distributed. Even though I have got red and white pavers, if they end up being slightly two-tone in color, I'm okay with that because it's the garden, right? And remember, things in the garden don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exact. So we're going to get started. Are you ready? Come on, let's go.
The parts of this video where Robin is doing the actual painting, we're going to run at double speed for you. It's not so fast that you can't tell what's going on, but fast enough to keep it moving for you. The places where she'll be talking to you, we're going to put back down to normal speed so that she don't sound like a chipmunk.
I'm loving it. What about you? So I'm going to tell you, my husband said, why don't you just buy a sprayer, Robin? You can spray it easier. Because I like to do things a little cheaper, a little bit of manpower behind it, it's okay. And besides that, not all of us can afford things like that, right? I want to make it affordable. I want to make it where you can do it. I'm in my 60s. If I can do this with a knee pad, a brush, and a roller, you can too. I'm not worried about is I'm not worried about getting in the cracks really good. I did not put sand down for a reason. I want that fuzzy moss to grow in the cracks. So I didn't fill the cracks in with sand. I want that real earthy butterfly garden feel, right? So I didn't want it to be perfect like a fancy resort, right? I wanted it to be more rustic and more suitable for my butterfly garden. So I'm not worrying about the cracks too much because watch my video coming soon about how to get moss to grow in the cracks of your patio. there, you can see that those are different kinds of stones because of the tree roots. So I had to have a stone that was more flexible than the paver there. And that's why those stones are there, and they have a mesh woven under the bottom. Let's see if I can show you. See, they've got spaces. You got spaces where you can stick your finger through it, so that it's more flexible on the ground when you walk on it. So that was another thing I didn't like. I didn't like that they were a different color than the pavers. So now we're going to paint them, and let's see the difference. What do you think? Blends in really nice. I know you can tell the difference of the shape, but I think it's going to look really nice. And the great thing about rotating between the brush and the roller is your old people hands that hold in the brush like this starts to tire your hands and starts to cramp up your hand. So the roller makes a good break. what do you think? I like it. I like it a lot. So we just have to finish that side over there and finish this side where I'm standing at and around the workbench over there. And I'll come back and probably put a second coat on it because you can see some of the spots that are drying now. The red is showing through a little bit too much. So I think I will come back with a second coat, but very easy, very doable. If I can do it, so can you.
Thanks for coming to Fluttering Dreams Butterfly Ranch. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.